Yo, what's happening? What's going on? What's good? Boxing Source here, and I wanted to talk about one of these topics that have come up in reference to the upcoming fight between Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence that was scheduled for August 21st in Las Vegas. Now, there's been reports floating around about this fight and what the testing protocols would be, and they had been reported that it would be conducted under VADA testing protocol, but you have one of those controversial figures in the sport of boxing and in sports in general, Victor Conte, saying in his social media that he understands that Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. are still not enrolled in VADA testing, and that he put in that Errol Spence did 12 weeks of testing when he fought Mikey Garcia, and that Manny Pacquiao did only testing through the State Athletic Commission for his fight against Keith Thurman in 2019. And he brought up the question, why does Manny seem to refuse VADA testing? It's like, well, he's trying to bring up some controversy as far as like Manny Pacquiao is concerned. I know that, whether it's fans or people around the sport, have had their questions about Manny Pacquiao when it comes to testing, given that he is been within multiple divisions during his professional career. But with this whole thing about the VADA testing and what Victor Conte has raised up, plus, you have the whole thing being a unification or unified title bout at this time, as you have the WBC and the IBF title on the line currently, with the possibility of the WBA title being on the line as well if Manny Pacquiao is reinstated as the super champion in the welterweight division. Now, we all know that the WBC has their clean boxing program, which does, involve VADA. And so you would suspect that once this fight, gets closer to the time period, that both of these fighters would be registered in the clean boxing program. But with Victor Conte having these comments, we would raise some questions once again. But he also did have the manager of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Sean Gibbons, respond to Victor Conte and saying that, hey, when you need some steroids, call this tool. Also, we sell used cars that run on HGH. The best deals in the Bay Area. And snack on my nuts. That's what Sean Gibbons said there in his response to the claims or the post that Victor Conte had made. So you got like a whole little slew of questions coming up already when it comes to this upcoming fight between Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence when it comes to VADA testing. We've gone through this thing, like I said, with Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman in 2019, and of course, back in 2015 and beforehand, when you had the back and forth between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. But now here we are again with Manny Pacquiao, and this thing has been raised once again. So controversy continues when it comes to testing and Manny Pacquiao, but we'll see if everything gets cleared up here within the next few weeks, as we only have a couple of months before this fight is supposed to take place on pay-per-view, Fox Sports pay-per-view on August 21st. That's what I got in this topic. Be sure to get more here on the Boxing Source YouTube channel, and be sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.